From global headlines to entertainment buzz, I'm Kashish Dhawan bringing you the latest from around the world. In the early 2000s, the United States created ICE, US Immigration and Customs Enforcement, to protect the interior of the country, a response to the tragedy of 9/11. Back then, it was a targeted agency focused on investigations and border security. But today, that very same ICE is unrecognizable. Following the July 2005 One Big Beautiful Bill Act, the agency received $170 billion for a 4-year enforcement surge, including $45 billion to quadruple detention capacity to over 120,000 beds. Manpower has skyrocketed by 120%. Sensitive location protections have been revoked. And under December Attorney General's directive, interfering with the enforcement is now labeled as domestic terrorism. Administrative warrants allow agents to detain literally anyone without a judge. What started as a border protection has become, according to critics, a civilian paramilitary force operating in schools, churches, and hospitals. The geography of this search is centered somehow in Minneapolis, where the memory of George Floyd still looms. Yesterday, on January 7th, the city was again rocked, this time by the death of Renee Nicole Good, 37-year-old, a poet, a mother of 3, and a US citizen. She was not a target. She was a neighbor caught in the chaos of Operation Metro Surge, a 2,000-agent deployment. Bystander videos show ICE vehicles stuck in snow, agents in unmarked tactical gear, and Renee's car caught between conflicting orders. One agent told her to drive, other grabbed her door handle. When she pulled forward, 3 shots were fired at a close range. The White House and DHS somehow labeled her a domestic terrorist. Local leaders, including Mayor Jacob Frey, called this a false narrative, pointing to the footage that shows her car moving away from agents. Renee Nicole Good is the latest name in a long list. 2025 whereas was the deadliest year for ICE in 2 decades, with 32 deaths in custody, matching the record high from 2004. While the administration highlights arrests of convicted criminals, the data tells a broader story. 75% of detainees, now nearly 70,000 people, have no criminal connections. We have seen the Los Angeles Home Depot raids, where agents used unmarked vans to sweep up the day laborers and customers based on race. The Illinois excessive force reports detail chemical sprays and hours of detention in cold vans. And deaths of Genry Ruiz Gulen and Maxim Chernak in 2005 highlight systemic medical neglect in custody. This isn't just a law enforcement issue. It has now become a constitutional conflict. And under the Trump doctrine, warrantless home entries are authorized, and local officials face obstruction charges if they resist. Sanctuary cities like Minneapolis and Los Angeles are in crisis, as residents fear any contact with the law enforcement. Governor Tim Walz has even warned that he may use state resources to protect the citizens from what he calls unrestrained federal overreach. The Trump administration has said that ICE is unleashed to protect families from thugs. But when American citizens like Renee Nicole Good end up as a collateral damage in their own driveways, the definition of protection comes under scrutiny. From the protests of 2020 to the vigils of 2026, the question very much remains: how much power should one agency have, and at what cost to the communities they operate in.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.